Before starting this video, if you are interested in making money from your phone, do not forget to use my promo code on the OneBet platform that appears on the screen, which will give you several bonuses on your first deposit. And also do not forget to subscribe to the Telegram channel to predict matches, the link to which you will find in the comments only. All you have to do is subscribe to our Telegram channel and use my promo code, and welcome to the real world. While Saturday's defeat has put a slight downer on the return of the Premier League for Manchester United fans, the transfer window can give them something to be excited about. So far, Sir Jim Ratcliffe and co. have signed a plethora of talented players to strengthen Erik ten Hag's squad, including Lenny Yoro, Matthijs de Ligt, Joshua Zirkzee, and Nasser Mazraoui. Manchester United midfielder Scott McTominay celebrates with his teammates. However, while that would be more than enough for most clubs, the Red Devils now look set to welcome another potential star who could be the club's new Roy Keane. Manchester United transfer news. According to a recent report from transfers expert Fabrizio Romano, United are now incredibly close to securing the services of Paris Saint-Germain midfielder Manuel Ugarte. The Italian journalist has revealed that, as long as Scott McTominay's transfer to Napoli goes as planned, the Red Devils will complete the signing of the Uruguayan ace on a permanent transfer. Romano does not mention a potential price in his update, but reports throughout the summer have consistently claimed any deal would require the three-time European champions to pay £51 million for the £101,000 per week 23-year-old. Manuel Ugarte PSG. It's not a cheap transfer, but adding the tough-tackling international into the heart of Ten Hag's midfield should make the team a far more imposing proposition to the opposition. And the player could be the Dutchman's own Keane. Why Ugarte could be Ten Hag's Keane? Okay, so when you think of Keane, what are the first things that tend to come to mind? Jensen Roy Keane Man UTD Community Shield. For most fans, it will probably be an image of a stereotypical hardman. The type of midfielder who intimidated his opponents before the game had even started and then clattered into them as soon as possible to let them know he meant business. However, while that would certainly be an apt description for part of the Irishman's game, he was also far more technical than people often give him credit for. After all, you don't thrive at Old Trafford simply because you're great at smashing into opposing midfielders. That said, one of the characteristics that Ugarte shares with the former United great is his toughness. As, like the court-born icon, he's not afraid to make a tackle. In fact, according to FBref, which compares players in similar positions across Europe's top 5 leagues, the Champions League and Europa League, the former Sporting CPA sits in the top 1% of midfielders for tackles and dribblers tackled, and the top 2% for interceptions, ball recoveries, and tackles 1 per 90. However, also like the player he'll hope to emulate, he's no slouch with the ball at his feet, sitting in the top 1% for his medium pass completion percentage, the top 2% of midfielders for long pass completion percentage, and the top 4% for his overall pass completion percentage. The last thing the 23-year-old defensive monster, as Statman Dave dubbed him, shares with the midfield legend is his tendency to pick up a yellow card. Manuel Ugarte in action for Sporting. In fact, his tally of 47 yellow cards in 200 appearances to date means he's averaging 1 every 4.25 games, whereas the former Nottingham Forest ace picked up 99 in 612 appearances, or 1 every 6.18 games. Ultimately, there won't ever be another Keane, but if Ten Hag wants to secure the services of the next best thing, then bringing Ugarte to Old Trafford this summer would be a great start.